Hi everyone, I am Margourtarotreader, and today we're doing the X's for the mid-November 2017 for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, this is a general reading. Keep that in mind. So if it doesn't resonate with you, check out your other sign, Moon, and Rising signs. This energy might be yours or the people in question that you had in mind. Also, thank you to my clients and my subscribers and my like. I appreciate your business. You know that I'm here to help you in any way that I can with my predictions. For the month of November, I still continue the promotion of $39.77. If you like an emergency reading within 24 hours, add $17 to the fee. Contact me below or email me at margourtarotreader@gmail.com or Facebook Margourtarotreader. Now let's get started. Arcanas, show me what are the energies in reference to the X's. And we'll start with the marrieds and then we'll move on from there. Okay? Let's see. For those Cancers that are married, what's going on here? It's telling me here for those that are married and having a difficult time. I would have to say this. Now, a lot of people go, well, why are you doing the married ones for the exes if they're married? Well, because to each his own. You never know what circumstances you end up being married to the people that you're with, that you partner with. Okay? So, let's see here. If you are a male Cancer that is married or living with someone, you absolutely are thinking of approaching the other person. And I feel that you are. If you haven't already in the month of November, I sense that you've been waiting out for certain things to change within your marriage or to improve within your marriage. It's almost like you want waters to calm down in your home situation before you decide to approach the other person that you're missing. It's what's telling me here. There will be conversation taking place here in reference to this with the other person that you're thinking of. That person, it's at this time, their feelings are hurt because of what the communication that you had between before you decided to break up, whether it was 4 months or 4 years ago. So he or she is just there waiting. Okay. For those females that are married or coupled up, it's telling me here, you're not too certain whether or not you want to hear from that ex. Every now and then you do think of them, but you're not having, you wish to not have any contact with them. Okay, it's what I'm sensing here for those females that are in couple that are actually in a good space in their relationship, and they're trying to do their best they can to work out this relationship at home. And they actually have a good marriage is what I'm sensing here for those few females that are in a marriage or living situation. They're hoping to even get proposed actually this year is what I'm seeing here also as well. So in reference to the ex, when it comes to the female, there will be few that yes, you will hear about that other person. But I think that you're going to be more harsh to them about why you're reaching me now after all this time. Is what I'm sensing here. You know, that you ended up marrying someone that you didn't think it was going to actually work 100%, but you married that person. And now you're in that stage of trying to work and make the best out of that marriage is what I'm seeing here for a few of you. Okay. Now, let's see Arcanos with the Tarot major cards. Let's see what's the overall. For those Cancers that are married or living with someone, there's a mistress in that picture. There's a third party. Again, we're talking about the exes right now. So, it's almost like it's telling me here that, you know what, you're kind of lonely. This is, you know, it gives you all kinds of energies of all kinds of situations here. So depending on your situation, there are some males Cancers that are feeling kind of lonely in this relationship. Certain things have changed in the marriage. At first, it was like honeymooning each and every day. And then now it's like all it's doing is bringing you with thoughts of memories of the ex. I don't see you reaching toward that person for those males. But I sense that you wish that they would. Okay. For those females, I feel that, yeah. For those females, I feel that there is a suspicious that maybe there's an ex lingering within your marriage. It could be yours or it could be your spouse is what you're thinking. So it's almost like you're watching out for that ex through the media situation or through your spouse's phone or vice versa is what I see here. Okay. Let's see. I'm also sensing here that probably at the end of the November 2017, for those Cancers that are married, I feel that if you make a travel, if you make a business trip or a family trip, what have you, into town, family town, whatever, I'm sensing that there will be very few of you that will run into that ex, okay? Probably without meaning to. Okay, goodness. Let's see what the other tarot cards have to say. We'll do the Lovers. Yes, conversation taking place. There's a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn in this situation here. Someone arising that is coming in here to talk to you. But for those of you, I feel that you are happy in this relationship. So you're not going to have anything to do with that other person, because you're going to be very cold, or they're going to be very cold if you're trying to reach out to that person. So the month of November, even if you hear from them, may not be all that pleasant. So keep that in mind, okay? For those that Cancers that are married. May not be the right time. Okay, they're going to show me what must need to know for single Cancer in reference to their ex. What does the universe has to communicate? Sun and rising, mid-November 2017, in reference to their ex. For those male Scorpios, what I'm sensing here is that, you know what, you're enjoying your life. You are actually trying to put behind that ex, whether or not they're trying to contact, because I feel that for a few of you, there is an ex that is keep lingering in there, trying to see if they can date you, go back with you and whatnot, and they even leave messages or call you, and you are liking that. Is what I'm sensing here. But at this time, I feel that you're not ready to take that person back. It could be your energy or theirs. Keep that in mind, okay? But I feel that maybe at the end, due to the, you know, the joy of the energy that is going around, everybody's feeling more of a happy mood and whatnot. Maybe you're going to respond to one or two texts and just, you know, answer, you know, same to you and whatnot. And so from that point on, I feel that you're gonna start even talking on the phone besides texting or emailing each other. And then maybe in December you'll decide to see this person, okay? But I feel that communication will start in November, whether or not you see them, okay? For those Cancers that are single, if you are a female, what I'm sensing here is that you're very frustrated, angry, and upset, and the fact that they left you, or you broke up with them for whatever reasons, probably because of another person in between this picture, is what I'm sensing here, that you felt cheated and betrayed because you were in love with that ex. And at this time, yes, there are a few of you that actually are dating someone, and you're not too sure if this is the right person, because you're still hoping for that person to return. What I'm sensing here is that it's more your negative energy toward that person, toward that ex. So you're blocking the return of that person, is what I'm sensing here for those Cancers, okay? And it's almost like the female is the one doing the blocking here, okay? So let's see what the minor after tarot cards have to say about that. Let's see here. It could actually be a good relationship if you decide to have that person return. It's just that yeah, it actually could be, but I feel that you're still in the offensive side. You're still you know, not ready to, because you're still hurting, probably, for those of you that are going through this. Yes, I mean, you show up here as the Queen of Cups, and so it's almost like your way of thinking, it's keeping you from moving forward, you know, to enjoy life, is what I'm saying, when you can have actually something very, very positive starting here, including with someone that is Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and also Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So you do have two choices. Absolutely, you do. So there are a few of you that you're definitely having the return of that ex coming in, and you still care. Yep, you still care for them. You still care for them. You still love them, and the fact is that you're still hurt by the way things ended, or why they ended, And so maybe you need to put that negativity thinking aside and see if it could be, if it's worth giving the chance. Now remember that we're not perfect, and so therefore we make choices at that time that we feel are the right choices, okay? May not be, but that's just how we see it. And it's okay to make mistakes. From those mistakes is where we learn. So keep that in mind. Just don't do them again. That goes for you, and then also, you know, for the other person. Now, let's see for those that are in a third-party situation. Yes, we're going to see the mistress. It is what it is. Sometimes we don't wish to be in those shoes, but we end up without even knowing. Okay, now let's see at Cancer for those that are in third-party situation. What are the energies in reference to the exes for mid-November 2017? Let's see what's going on here. Well, somebody's holding out, that's for sure. For those Cancers that are in a third-party situation, I will say this. If you are a male, I feel that your spouse is very, at this point, picking every little actions that you do. Due to the fact that probably they find out that you were in the third party, and that could have been why you ended things with that other person. And so at this point, your spouse doesn't see things clearly. She feels that there are secrets involved here still going on. Maybe she feels that you're still doing something, and there's a threat of a legal separation here. If it has not happened in this month of November, be very careful, because that could be the case of getting news, or you giving the news of wanting to, you know, divorce this person. And also it could also be that because you're afraid to break up this marriage, then, you know, you're not having the return of that ex in this very moment, because you've been waiting to see for things to come, or hoping the secrets won't come out to the light more than what you know it's been known. So, and if you are a male, it's what's telling me here is that it's almost like you told the other third party, you know, wait a minute, wait a while, okay? And if you're there when things are calm, then, you know, so be it. Now, in this case, in this third party, I feel that both of you are married. You're married, and so is the other person. So, unfortunately, that's not a good situation there if that's the case. Either way, it's not a good situation, because not only you will get hurt, but your partner, the mistress, and if you have children, it's just a big dilemma there. But it is what it is. No one is perfect. So what I'm saying here is that I feel that problems will still continue in this month of November. You may put one or two aside due to the fact that the holidays are here. You want to spend time with your family, but you're going to get that look either from family if they know, or you're going to get that look, that mean, you know, stare from your spouse from the end of the corner, or you will be doing that to your spouse. If you are a male and your spouse is, have been with a third-party situation, I will have to tell you that more problems are ahead due to that, because you're not willing to forgive, you're not willing to accept or let go, and your spouse is just very, she fears that there will be a divorce from either end. She fears that you will decide to leave her, or if you don't leave, replace her with someone else. But even though she, you know, there are very few out here, that what I'm thinking is that the spouse might decide to do some type of spell in order to maintain this marriage, is what I'm sensing here for those Cancers that are in a third-party situation here, okay? And there is someone that they put a divorce on hold because of a third-party situation, okay? But it's almost telling me that it may not be the case. You might decide to work on this, but on the long run, I definitely see a legal separation here from either end, if that's the case. Now, let me see what the minor cards have to say. Yeah, someone is just ready to walk away, you know. You're hurting, you're crying too much. Yeah. And you might think that, you know, the best thing to do will be just to let go now while everything is just fresh, is what I'm sensing here. There will be a conversation toward someone from the past, which I'm thinking it will be the third-party situation here. Yeah, you're going to start giving. By the end of, after Thanksgiving is what I'm sensing here, that someone is going to start sending messages probably to the other third party here, that they're tired, they can't be in this marriage anymore, and they try to work it out, and they don't know which way to go, and you know, and it's like a rope here, a rope there, you know, who is pulling you. Your husband is pulling you more, or your third party is pulling you more, is what I'm sensing here. Yeah, absolutely. I don't. Yeah, you're going to be seeing that that third party right at the end of November, right after Thanksgiving is what I'm sensing here. So keep that in mind, that absolutely. And I feel that one of you are thinking, you know, I'm going to hold out and see how far can this person go, and see if they're going to reach out to that ex. Well, you're going to catch them. You're going to catch them, okay? You're going to find out that they are. That's what happens most of the time. They put on pause on the mistress, and then when things calm down at home, there you go. That's what happens. You know, they go back to that person. Either because the sex is that good, or just because it's the doing of it, or just simply because they actually did fall in love with that other person. Sometimes they are confused, though. So keep in mind, be rational and decisive and precise with what your true feelings are, if you're the one doing. And also, if you feel that that person is in those motions with you, clear them out as well, okay? So thank you, Cancer. Happy holidays, and make the best decisions that are based on you and for you, okay? Thank you.